Welcome, everybody, back to the Minecraft podcast number 38. And as always, this podcast is sponsored by
38.
W Energy. You can use code POINTC10 for 10% off, or use the link found in the description for 10% off. It's a great deal. Fucking go buy it. But anyways, welcome back to the podcast, everybody. We got a great show for you lined up. It's going to be a full show.
My cat is in my room. My apologies.
All right.
Oh my god.
So Noah is dealing with his cat. Noah has done some work for the realm outside of the recording sessions.
stupid, man.
As you can see,
sorry.
he's really been working on the wall. We're going to take a nice little tour here, walking around the wall. Is the wall done officially? I haven't been on in a couple days.
Yeah.
Very
It
nice.
is done.
Look at this, guys. Very nice. Now we have.
There's been plenty new additions too.
Yep.
To everything.
Mm-hmm. Really making it. See, Noah's the builder of the server, so he really makes things come alive, and he's been working on that. So it's looking good. You know, it's starting to look like we've actually been doing this podcast. Whoa, it looks like we've actually been doing this podcast for almost a year now. You know, like now that we actually have like a true base.
Yeah. I wanted to make it reflect that, and I got all of this done within a weekend.
Yeah, and you know, our materials reflect that, but that. And I don't even know what I'm doing this episode. But yeah.
What's your coordinates? Can you give me some of your coordinates real quick?
Here, I'll do even better.
Like where are you?
I'll do even better.
No.
Well, good thing we have keep inventory on, so hold on. I did it backwards. I meant to teleport.
To get the snow wolf back home.
Oh.
Thank God you didn't teleport me. Like, because I would have lost my pet.
Right. Okay, let me kill myself quick, and then I will give you the coordinates to home. I apologize. I thought that you were trying to find me.
If I was trying to find you, I would have just teleported.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of confused. I was like, why isn't he teleporting? But, you know, it's my bad, Chief. Hold on. Let me just build up a nice tough tower. It's tough. Is this a real ore that they came up with, or like?
This really is me when I see Halo 4 Cortana.
Dude, for real. All right, the chords. The chords are you ready?
Please be close.
Negative 126 and 102.
Okay, that's... Oh, God, that is horrible. Okay, I'm gonna put you on a leash. I'm gonna fly you over there. You ready?
Okay. I thought you were gonna have to walk it. I was like, uh-oh. You know, I'm gonna go back to the... wait, do we need more netherite, or are we good on netherite gear? You have a full set?
I have a full set of diamond gear. I don't know about netherite.
I don't remember. I know I got you a lot of...
negative 1,020.
No, 126.
That's the positive number, correct?
No, it's negative. Positive.
Negative 126.
Yep, and then positive 107.
Oh, God, this is going to be horrible. Okay. I don't know how I got all the way over here, but yeah. All right.
I know I got you some netherite. I don't remember if we made you armor. I don't have any spare netherite down here, do I?
I know I have a netherite pickaxe and sword. I have a sword.
Oh, you know what? I just realized we have a bunch of netherite scrap down here for you to make your armor. Okay. So, I think you should have enough. I don't remember. But anyway. I think I'm still gonna go there, and because I think we have plenty of diamonds. I think. Let me look again, but.
I just want to talk about this real quick. Daredevil.
Yeah, let's hear about Daredevil, Noah.
I watched the first 2 episodes last night, and I was right about the show in my video.
Were you? Very nice.
It's good. Like, it's really good. It's really, really good. I think critics love it. Fans hate it so far.
Do they? What fans though? Like,
yeah.
What fans hate it? Old Daredevil fans or MCU guys?
Just not MCU guys.
Oh,
MCU guys love it, but
CBM Twitter hates it.
The Daredevil, like the show fan, like the Daredevil show fans don't like it.
Oh.
Like the people who idolize Daredevil.
Oh, I see. Okay, I get it now. See.
They think that the new show is bad because I don't know if you care about spoilers, but I can go into spoiler territory.
I don't think the viewers want. I don't care, but I don't think the viewers want it. It is still an ongoing show.
Yeah,
so.
I probably shouldn't.
Yeah,
probably shouldn't. But like it was kind of really highly predicted that this was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if you know, but like it was a pretty big decision.
Uh-huh.
And Charlie Cox even was like, I don't even know if this was the right direction, but we had to have something that kind of drove the narrative going forward, is what he said. So
is it
people just don't like that they made that decision.
Uh-huh. So is the decision like something that would never happen to Daredevil though, or is it just a decision that like
let's just say he well, I probably should just say it because you're probably not. I don't know how to describe it without just saying something very similar to what it is.
I probably shouldn't say it. It still is a new show. So
basically,
in
the trailer, he says he gave up being Daredevil. Because a line was crossed. Now, just imagine what the line was.
Okay. Oh, I'm assuming. Okay. Well, I can assume.
It could be one of two things.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's not a spoiler then. Okay. If it was in the trailer. Okay.
Right, but he doesn't say what the line that was crossed was.
I know, but you're saying that they still crossed the line, and some viewers don't like that. Now, I can assume what that line is. Now, is that something Daredevil would ever do? I'm not a big Daredevil guy, so I don't.
I shouldn't say it's nothing. It's anything that he did, but it's something else.
Oh, it's okay. Okay. Well, okay. So he gives up. So in the show, he's giving up being Daredevil then?
For the first bit, at least.
Oh, okay. So
right now, like in the show, in the first 2 episodes, he's not Daredevil right now.
Oh, okay.
As of right now, he's not. Mm-hmm. But I'm sure he will go back within the next few episodes.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure he will. But it's a little weird for people to already be upset about it. I don't know. I'm sure they're gonna. Obviously, they're not gonna make a Daredevil show where you just watch Matt Murdock do shit for a season. You know what I mean? Nobody would like that. That would be so fucking boring.
I mean, people aren't really upset about him not being Daredevil, but they're more upset about what they did to make him not Daredevil.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get you. Okay.
And once I'm able to tell you, or once you find out, you're probably gonna really understand. And I understand it. I'm just kind of like, it's kind of like, I guess I could say this. It's kind of like after this first MCU Spider-Man trilogy.
Yeah.
They're gonna get rid of the supporting cast, so they're gonna come in with a new supporting cast.
Right.
So they're kind of doing the same thing with Daredevil. If you get my hint there.
Oh, okay. So they're kind of like, I see. So they're kind of getting ready for a soft reboot of sorts, tying up some loose ends from the original show.
It is a soft reboot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I mean. That's fine. I just don't understand the point of hyping up we are bringing back the original cast and the original crew, but just and then you start airing it and then you go, just you wait, things are changing. It's like, oh, wait, no, you can't.
Yeah, I get that too. I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't like how they market it as, oh, this is gonna be the return of the show.
I just don't understand.
It's not the return of the show.
I just don't understand why they market it that way when it's not. Like, they know people are going to be upset. Like, I don't understand the logic here of just fucking let's still do it. You know, I mean, you know, I haven't seen the show. I don't know. I've only watched watched the first 2 episodes of season 1, so I couldn't tell you much about the fucking show.
I think the reason they did it like that. Wait, what? What? What'd you say about season 1?
I only watched the first 2 episodes of season 1. The original Netflix version, not the.
But you didn't.
No, I did not watch because it's like
finish it.
No, I should pick it back up, but I'm very busy, so I don't really have time for TV shows, and I still need to finish Andor. You know, so I gotta. Well, my current show is Andor, so I want to finish Andor first, and then I might go back. Well, and then I kind of want to start Snowfall I want to start Snowfall, and then I also want to start.
Do what you want, man. I mean, I know you're not like a big Marvel guy either, so.
I'm just so sick of what they're currently doing. I like Marvel. That's not my issue. My issue is that I'm so sick of this fucking, like, everything needs to connect to everything. And, like, you know, I'm just so tired of, I don't know. I'm so tired of some of the decisions that Marvel is making, man. You know, I always watch the big films, but the TV shows, you know.
That brings me to my next point.
Okay.
Which, my first reaction tweet after I watched it, I said, "This is the first MCU show to not be an MCU show."
So it's actually not connected as of now with the rest of the universe.
It does not feel like an MCU show. Let me tell you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it does not feel like an MCU show. That's good. It looks like an MCU show. Yeah. I'll tell you that. It looks like one, but it's not.
Yeah. Okay.
Like it takes its time. It does take its time. Like you. It is very much a television show. It is not a long movie.
Nice, good. I'm glad about that, which makes sense because they brought back like the director and stuff too, right? Or no?
No.
Okay.
They brought in a new showrunner and new writers and stuff.
I see. Okay. But yeah, no, that is a major issue
That's another reason why.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a major issue that I've had.
Another reason why I'd say it's different.
It's a major issue I had with every MCU show, man. Like, I remember, like, I watched, like, the first couple episodes of Falcon, and, like, oh, my God. I was like, this was clearly made to be a movie. Like, let's not pretend, you know? And I've heard the same thing about Moon Knight, which I haven't watched, but because I've heard Moon Knight is just okay, so I didn't bother.
Hideo Kojima loves it.
Does he?
Yeah, he loves Moon Knight.
But he doesn't remember Captain America getting the shield.
I know, like, that's a little concerning.
Yeah. I guess to be fair,
I think that's enough of that. I can talk to you more about it later. I feel like we're spending a little too much time on Daredevil, but
I just want to say this one more thing. You know what, though? I guess to be fair to Kojima's defense, I mean, Endgame did come out in 2019. Like, Marvel has been taking their time with this shit. I feel like...
Yeah, which is also kind of weird because I feel like they're rushing it too.
I agree with that. Well, I think it's because that we do too many side quests that don't feel like matter right now. Like Shang-Chi, right? Shang-Chi is a really good movie, but it doesn't really move the plot that forward. You know what I mean? And it's eventually going to move the plot forward, but then there's this little bit of lore dump that we get at the end of the movie to be like, oh, Shang-Chi's going to be in the next Avengers. And I feel like that's a kind of issue that they have, where they want to introduce these characters. They want to go on these side quests, but they can't just do a side quest. They have to like announce something else in like, you know, in the event. Like WandaVision. WandaVision was a show that was very much like, didn't really, like, it was fine. Like, it didn't feel like it had a lot of substance until really near the end. And it was like, oh, this is going to lead directly into Doctor Strange 2, right? So, like, I feel like that's part of Marvel's issue when you create a universe where everything needs to be, you know, the next big thing. But yeah, we can move on from Marvel. Yeah.
I do want to say one last thing.
Yeah, for sure.
I think my favorite two shows, I think are Moon Knight and Daredevil right now because and maybe Loki too, because well, maybe not Loki. But Loki's good. But anyway, because Moon Knight has no outside interference whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only thing they talk about is everybody disappearing and coming back, I believe.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's literally all they talk about
Yeah.
outside of Moon Knight itself. So I liked that about Moon Knight. What I didn't like about Moon Knight was that they were overstuffing it because it's not a movie and it was supposed to be a movie. So.
Yeah, that one was very in particularly supposed to be a movie, but that's kind of what TV shows are turning into, and I don't like that. So I'm getting, I've talked about it. I think I've even talked about it on the podcast, but I'm getting sick of like these shows that want to be The Sopranos, where they're fucking 8 episodes long each season, and like they all want to be the next Sopranos. They all want to be the next Breaking Bad, where it's like we are focusing on quality over quantity, and that's fine. But like not every show has the right to try to be that, I would argue, and I think that it's starting to become a little egregious with Marvel and Netflix in particular. But I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree with you on that one.
But we will talk about, some other great stuff. The relating. An Elden Ring movie is apparently in the works, according to our boy, not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones guy, George R.R. Martin, who he's so funny whenever I see him. He's so funny. I like this dude will do anything but work on his last book. I swear to fucking God.
Yeah. Yes, he will.
Which
he do be just doing nothing, man.
Yeah, for real. Which I've never watched Game of Thrones because it was before me and Noah's time, so I don't really get it. I don't get the hype.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, it was before our time. It's on my list though. It is one that I've been wanting to start, but it once again it like I there was a couple shows I was like, I'm gonna finally start. And I was like, I cannot start these and then tweet about it and then have Noah know that I started this before Andor. So
yeah. You're not safe.
Nope. So I was like, what? Fine. If I want to watch Snowfall, I have to watch Andor first. But
plus, I mean, Andor, it's a short show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You could finish that in like less than a week. Well, I mean, knowing how busy you are, never mind. But
yeah, I was gonna say I can't, but but yeah, no, it's not a really long show. It has 8 episodes or something? 9?
12.
12, that's right. But yeah, no, still that's not that long of a show, really. So, but I hope that we do get an Elden Ring movie. I think that so Noah may know this or may not, but every single FromSoft game basically is sort of like an aftermath of an event. So like for example, Elden Ring takes place after a giant war, and that's sort of the plot, is that you are one of the lone survivors sort of thing, and it's really cool, but we don't get to see the war, so you could easily make a movie about the war, and that would be so, and that's what George R.R. Martin wrote, is he wrote all the lore for the war, so
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what he did.
That.
Yeah, he didn't write, basically FromSoft wrote the actual game story, but he wrote all the lore, which is really cool. And
that is really nice.
Yes.
I like that a lot, actually.
Yep. I wrote this thing called the Elden Ring. Oh, dude, that clip of him is so funny.
I really need to buy that game. Fuck.
You do. Add it to your wish list.
Before Night Ring.
Yeah.
Night Rain.
You should.
Did I?
What's up?
Did I show you what I made over here?
Which thing? Well, we didn't show the viewers. Hold on, I'll teleport to you.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and show you real quick.
Yeah. Teleport. Who? Me? Where? To Noah. All right. Let's see it.
This is where the village is. If you don't know where this is.
Yes.
So you go out this way, and there's a forest.
Very nice.
That I constructed.
Very nice.
I didn't know this, but if you plant one of these big trees,
yeah,
it puts pods all over the ground.
Yeah, that's a new thing. I don't like it.
I like it.
That's fair.
If I want to make like a mini biome, yeah.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. Yeah, if you're trying to make a biome like this, I agree. But yeah. Can you still put
just because I replaced like a bunch of stone with dirt and it's
oh
so
yeah.
Like, let's make this look like it's supposed to be.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. And
then I did a zombie head.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let's show him the zombie head.
It's just in the side of a.
Whoa, shit.
Oh yeah, you're in survival mode. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. There it is.
And then that creeper face in the cave.
Creeper. Oh man.
Creeper. Oh man.
Creeper. Oh man. I guess we could talk about. We don't even have it on the list, but we could talk about the Minecraft trailer.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that.
No. Yeah. So new Minecraft trailer dropped, and
Flint and Steel.
Look, I will watch the movie regardless, but I'm a little concerned because I don't. There was jokes made a couple months ago that were like, where it was like creeper, or where it was like, you go left, you go right, creeper, you just be creeper. And then there's a scene in the trailer where Jack Black is falling from the sky and he does a water bucket clutch. And honestly, I like that, except he has to announce what a water bucket clutch is. And what the fuck are we doing? What, like, do we need to like explain every visual joke now with awful dialogue? Is that
chicken jockey?
I actually didn't mind the chicken jockey. That wasn't that bad.
Chicken jockey.
Yeah, Flint and Steel.
Flint and Steel.
I'm a little concerned for the movie. I'm still watching it. I'm not gonna go in there blindly hating it, but I'm a little concerned. Who knows? We'll see.
Oh man, that scene with the iron golems is about to go epic.
You know what? I will give you that. I will give you that. Is that like the village getting terrorized? That was kind of a cool scene. That was pretty cool. I'm interested to see what they do with the movie. I want it to be good. I'm not blindly hating it.
Apparently, one of the Piglin generals.
Yeah.
Brace yourself. This is gonna get kind of funny here. But one of the Piglin generals his name is General Chungus.
Okay. Did Jack Black write this movie himself? Like, that just sounds like something he would write. And that's not even me trying to be mean, because I love Jack Black, but that sounds something directly that Jack Black wrote.
This is, I don't know if this is real, but somebody just was like, okay, first look at all of these Piglin generals, right? And they named one of them, which is real. Yeah. And then General Chungus and General something else, I forgot, but somebody just quoted it and said, General what? General what? And then they were like, Jason Momoa, man, that's a big Jack Black. Chungus? Yeah.
All I can think about is, yeah, big Chungus. Yeah. All I can picture is Hank saying that. Big Chungus. Yeah.
Man. You just be creeper.
I hope the movie's good. I want it to be good.
Hot.
And like, I just... The other characters besides Jack Black and Jason Momoa feel like they're going to be so just there. Like from the trailers, they really feel like they're really not going to provide much. Do you feel the same way or no?
I think Danielle Brooks' character is definitely not going to contribute much because she only has like a couple scenes in the trailers.
Exactly, that's my concern.
And then of course there's the kid, right?
Yeah.
He seems like the third biggest character in the movie.
Yeah, he probably will be. But I still feel like he's not getting much time in the trailers. Like, I really, which is fair. He's not a well-known actor. But, like, still, it's like I'm a little concerned that a lot of the emphasis is going to be that they're just going to be kind of there and drop a line every once in a while. But you know what, though? I kind of like the idea of having the kid there. It's not a bad idea, because, like, Minecraft is a kid's game. So I think sort of having that wonder in exploring this world as a child. I kind of like that idea. So I hope that he's not. I hope that he's not a waste of a character. I want him to be an interesting character. But time will tell. That movie comes out next month?
Yeah, exactly a month from today as we're recording this.
Are we gonna watch it day of? Is that the plan? I'll watch it day of.
I think that is the plan.
All right,
I'll do it.
I'll put my first reaction review in a short.
There we go. Yeah. We can do that. We can both put out shorts that day. That'll be great.
Yeah, and then people are gonna be like, okay, well, Hunter hated it.
Yeah.
And Noah thought it was a fun time.
Yeah, exactly. My favorite is when the Mario movie came out, because we weren't really making videos at that time, but I went and saw it, and I'll never forget it because I posted on Instagram, or maybe on Twitter too, I don't remember. But I posted on either Instagram or Twitter, and I said, it's really good. It's a 9.5. And Luna's like, why the fuck is it in a 10? Why the fuck is it in 10?
Yep, that's yep.
It's like Jesus, you have to gave it a 3. I thought it was good. I just felt like it had a few small issues, but overall, I think it's a great start to Nintendo's.
You know what I don't get about your rating system?
What's that?
I don't get this about like IGN or anything. Like, why is it 9.5?
Yeah.
Like, why not like a 4.5?
I give stuff 4.
5.
Oh, I don't like 5 scales personally, just because I feel like with the 10, I feel like because you're able to really kind of I feel like there's more depth in a 1 out of 10 scale compared to a 1 out of 5 scale. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a difference between a 4 out of 5 can be a big difference between an 8 out of 10 compared to a 9 out of 10. You know what I mean? I feel like an 8 is a B and a 9 is a A. You know what I mean?
You're talking, but
yeah.
I'm not hearing you. You're I'm hearing words, but I'm not
comprehending it. Okay.
Nope.
So here's my thing with a 5 scale, right? If you take a 5 scale, let's say I give it a 4, right? A 4 could either be a B or an A, right? But with a 10 out of scale, let's say I give it an 8, that's a B. If I give it a 9, it's an A. I feel like you're able to tell a little bit more depth.
Right, but like a 5 scale,
yeah,
a 4.5 is a 9.
Yeah, but but I like the depth of a 1 out of 10. I feel like it's easier to understand. Personally.
So you're saying a 9.5 has even more depth.
Yeah, I would argue
which
so.
I kind of understand that. But yeah.
I kind of
it's a little too. I think it's like kind of being a little too deep at that point.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
Really,
that's fair.
It's like you either like it or you don't like it.
Yeah, that's
or if you like it, if you really like it, but there's some things that you don't really like, it's like a 4.5 out of 5.
And I can kind of agree with that. I think it also depends on what type of movie you're watching too. Like a film like Whiplash deserves a 1 out of 10 rating. A movie like Fast and the Furious probably can get away with a 1 out of 5. But I feel like it's also the depth of the movie as well, kind of influences what type of rating it kind of needs as well.
I think I'm just letterbox brained.
You know what? That's fair enough. And I don't hate a 1 out of 5 scale. I'm not an anti 5 out of 5 guy. If in a perfect world, I would rather do a 1 out of 100 scale. That's my preferred rating scale. I feel like you can really then kind of but the 1 out of 10 simplifies it from that 1 out of 100.
All right. Rating scale topic completed.
The viewers are like, what the fuck are they on about?
Make that a clip.
It's going to be a clip. Don't you worry. But yeah, no, I hope that the movie is good. Do we got something else coming out soon too? Well, I know, we got big stuff coming out in the summer, but is there something else big coming out soon?
Big movies coming out in June or July or what?
April. I know June and July is going to be a busy time, with Fantastic Four and Superman, but
Jurassic.
Oh yeah, and Jurassic. That does look good.
can't think of June really. Like,
Okay.
there is one other movie coming out in June. What the fuck is it?
Oh,
June 2025.
does it Mickey 17 come out soon? Does that come out in April or March?
That comes out like this weekend.
Oh, does it? Okay.
28 years later.
That's right. 28 years
How to Train
later.
Your Dragon, Ballerina.
Ballerina.
I'm excited for Ballerina.
What is that one about?
It's in the John Wick world.
Oh, that one. Yes. Okay, yeah. There's a couple. Isn't the director making another movie too? What the fuck is that one called?
The director of what?
John Wick. I thought he was making.
Chad Stahelski?
Yeah.
Oh! I don't know how real this is, but hang on, I gotta look up how real. Like Chad Stahelski. So I don't know if this is like real or not, but like people have been reporting this.
Yeah.
But Chad Stahelski, the director of John Wick, if you don't know, he's gonna direct Blade.
Ooh.
And it's finally like moving forward.
Finally. Yeah.
After like going through 5 different writers and directors.
Yeah, it's never a good sign, but if anybody can do it, it's him.
Yeah, hopefully it's him. Like, I don't know if it's real, but
yeah.
Let's hope, right?
Yep. Wasn't that movie supposed to come out last year? And it just never did?
Yep. Actually, I think it was supposed to come out the year before that.
Yeah, that sounds right, actually, yeah. And then I also keep forgetting that Bethesda is making a Blade video game.
Yeah, they are doing that.
We'll see how that is.
See if that actually comes out.
Well, it's probably going to be akin to the Indiana Jones game, if I had to guess. It's made by the same team, right?
No, not the same team.
Oh. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Oh, I know what I'm thinking. They got announced at the same time.
They did not get announced at the same time.
No, they did. I remember it very specifically because they got announced at the same time because it was leaked. When Xbox bought Bethesda, is that it got leaked that they're working on a Blade game and an Indiana Jones game.
Oh, I thought you meant officially announced.
No. Yeah, like I remember it because we were sitting in an Xbox party and you read that and you were so hyped. And we both were hyped. I was like, dude, those are going to be good games.
Yeah, and one of them came out and it is a good game.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for the Blade game.
Yeah.
But I hope it's good.
We got the Black Panther and Cap game coming out soon too.
Black Pants.
Black Pants. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Black and white. Black and white.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. So, I want to tell you guys about a little story. So, you guys may not remember this. Well, no. Well, me and Noah were both a little young when this happened. But there's this woman by the name of Casey Anthony. Casey Anthony, at one time, had a daughter named Kaylee Anthony. So, I want to paint a picture for you, Noah. Casey Anthony goes out. She's partying. She's having the time of her life, right? She's getting tattoos, things that say, her tattoos say like the good life, things like that. I want you to picture she's getting tattoos that say things like the good life. All meanwhile, her car is at impound. And after 31 days, her parents pick it up from impound. After they pick it up, they immediately notice that there's an awful fucking smell in the vehicle. At that point, they ask Casey, hey, what the fuck is that smell? And what does Casey say? Oh, well, Kaylee's been missing for 31 days. So raises some suspicions, and, fast forward a couple months, and they find her body.
So that's what she says.
That's what she says, yeah. So she tells her parents that my daughter has been missing for 31 days, and she hasn't reported her missing at this point, and claims that she was kidnapped. So fast forward, I think it's, like a couple weeks. They find Kaylee's body in the woods. And so they start a trial, and obviously, Casey's fucking the suspect, right? For obvious reasons. They go through a whole trial, and somehow Casey is found innocent. Now, I'm not going to go over the whole details of the case because it's really long and boring. And honestly, I don't think you really want to hear about it. There's plenty of documentaries about it, and it's a really fascinating case, and a really fucking awful person. Now, I want you to picture that everybody thinks that you're so guilty, including your parents, that they don't want to speak to you ever again. Now, fast forward nearly 20 years, and you decide to make a TikTok page where you are trying to be an influencer and a law advocate, as she puts it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so Casey Anthony made a TikTok page where she is trying to be a law advocate. And she claims that she will help you through your legal troubles, even though she's not a lawyer.
She's basically Saul Goodman.
Yeah, basically Saul Goodman, except unironic. And in the video, it's crazy because at one point she's like, I'm doing it for everybody. I'm doing it for the rights of my daughter. And everybody's like, you killed your fucking daughter. You know, like it's
O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, no, it's
O.J.
like
Simpson 2.0.
It's basically it's like the evidence as bad as O.J. Simpson. Like she failed a lie detector. If I remember right, I think they even found some DNA or some shit. I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, no, just picture she's fucking guilty. And so you know, she made a TikTok, and I cannot believe I could not imagine having the fucking nerve to kill my own daughter and then decide, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a fucking TikTok. Oh my god! You know, at least
O.J. Simpson doesn't want to go to L.A. because he might see the one who did it.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. You might see him. Did he say that? Is that a quote from him?
Yeah, he did. He said the reason he doesn't want to go to L.A. is because he might come face to face with the one who did it.
That's a good quote.
And everybody's like,
yeah, dude, that's
like,
hard,
dude.
I guess he doesn't own any mirrors then.
Yeah. It's like you come face to face with the one who did it every day.
Yeah.
Every morning.
Well, yeah, when you brush your teeth every morning, you're like looking yourself in the mirror as you're brushing your teeth and you're thinking about how awful your life is and how much you hate yourself. You're just like, and then you just like look, you're just like, oh, it's the person that killed Nicole Kidman. Not Nicole Kidman, fucking whatever her name was. I don't know.
I was about to say, I'm like, Nicole Kidman's still alive.
Yeah, I know.
And she was not married to O.J. Simpson.
I don't remember what her last name is, but it doesn't matter. But it's the person that killed Nicole. I don't know if you listen to Patrice O'Neal, he says that OJ didn't do it. So
is this coming from you or your darker half?
No, my favorite thing about OJ though is that he wasn't arrested for the murder, but he got arrested because he fucking stole his jersey from the fucking LA Museum or whatever the fuck. I find that really funny.
It's mine.
Well, you know, OJ, when you go bankrupt, it isn't yours.
You know, when you kill your wife.
When you kill your wife and you can't afford your bills anymore. You ever read his book, If I Did It?
No, but that sounds funny as fuck.
Oh, it's so funny. So do you know this story or no?
Nope.
Okay, so he wrote a book in like early 2000s when he was broke called If I Did It. And basically, okay, so I should back up a little bit. So basically, he was found not guilty in a trial, but he was found guilty when he was sued by the family. So he had to pay them it was like $65 million or some shit. So he was broke after that. And yeah,
did he go to prison?
No. So he was found liable in civil court, meaning that he just owed money. He was found not guilty on criminal charges. So, yeah. Don't you love America, Noah? So anyway, no. So he did go to prison eventually, but not for that. He went to prison because he stole his jersey back from the LA Museum because he had to sell it to them because he was broke. And then he stole it back with his buddies, and then they're like, yeah, you're going to fucking prison. Anyway, that's not the point. Yeah, I agree. Anyway, that's not the point. So he makes this book called If I Did It. And he talks about, the book is basically, if I was to kill my ex-wife, this is how I would have done it. And
so he basically just reveals how he did it.
Exactly. That's literally what he does, Noah. And so here's what happened. So everybody was like, dude, you cannot release this shit. So the courts were like, hey, you owe that to the Nicole family because you still owe them like $20 million. And so they took it, and then they released it, but they released it so he called it If I Did It. They released it under the title I Did It.
Oh.
But yeah, no.
That's funny.
If you ever want to read a crazy man's fucking journal, just read that. It's pretty nuts. It's literally just him admitting to murdering his ex-wife and her new husband or whatever the fuck he was. I don't know if they were married, but yeah. You know, if I was going to murder somebody, I don't think I would write about it in a book. You know, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Call me crazy.
Hey, Twitter world, it's OJ Simpson.
Hey, Twitter world. I miss his Twitter videos, man. They were a highlight whenever they would come up, man. Well, Twitter world.
Die.
Yeah.
Then he died. So
died of cancer of all things, man. How lame.
Oh, by the way, speaking of cancer.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to the guy that plays White Tiger in Daredevil.
Oh, R.I.P. then.
Because he actually died before the show came out of cancer.
Oh. R.I.P.
So.
R.I.P. indeed. R.I.P. R.I.P. that guy. Unfortunately.
It is pouring rain outside. Damn.
Is it? I don't think it's even raining here. I couldn't tell. Well, it's almost like we live in very different parts of the United States. Oh, it actually is raining. It's raining. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. It's raining, man.
What's next? Let me look.
Yeah. If you look.
Let me take a look. I forget what JD Vance really looks like at this point.
Well, you know, you say that, but like the edited photos of him still look pretty similar to him. Like I was thinking about that when I read that title. I was like, wait, and I thought about it. I was like, you know, you're right, but also I would still argue that they look way too much like him, which is so funny.
I know.
You know what my favorite part about this is that every single tweet.
Mom said you guys need to get a game for 3 players.
That's my favorite one. That's my all-time favorite one. Mom said you need to find a game that's 3-player. That's my favorite. That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh, it's so good.
Do you hear the
I do. I do, man.
Yeah, it's there's a tornado watch today.
Oh wow.
Isn't that great? We had fires the other day. Now we have a tornado.
Yeah.
Well, at least the fire's gone now.
True.
The rain's probably just took it out.
Yeah. Those pesky fucking tornadoes, man. Dude,
I want to see a JD Vance multiverse movie.
See, my favorite. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I've been tweeting our boy about, Kevin Feige about. Where is it, Kevin? Where is it? My favorite part about all this, though, is the fact that the Library of Congress keeps record of all tweets that have ever been posted, meaning that in the Library of Congress right now, there are photos of J.D. Vance with a silly filter. Yep.
Oh my god, dude! In the Daredevil credits,
yeah,
I think it's Kevin Feige's brother, right? And
okay.
David Feige.
Yeah.
In the credits as like one of the producers or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And somebody said, "There's 2 of them."
No.
There's 2 of them.
There's 2 of them ruining Marvel. No.
Meaning, if he ever steps down, his brother might take his place. No.
You know what? No, that's the plan when they move Kevin Feige over to Star Wars.
Did you just say when?
Yeah.
Did you just say when they move him to Star Wars?
Noah, let's be real.
Are you just fucking with me?
Noah, it would not surprise me if they move him over to Star Wars.
You know what? You know what sucks about what you just said?
It's because it's probably true.
You're probably right.
Yep. I mean, who else is Disney going to put in charge of Star Wars after Kathleen Kennedy?
John Favreau and Dave Filoni.
You know, I would love that. Let's be real. Disney. When does Disney make good decisions about who they put in charge? When does any company put people in charge that deserve to be in charge?
I just want Kathleen Kennedy to stay.
You know what? Fair. You know, and I don't. And you know what?
I would rather have Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
She's not even bad. Like, she's not bad.
She's really not that bad. I don't know. Her South Park character is amazing, though.
We wouldn't have Andor without Kathleen Kennedy.
I don't know. I do love her South Park character. Have you watched that South Park special?
I saw somebody say South Park got her completely right, and the thing is, Trey Parker and Matt Stone said that they were making fun of people who think Kathleen Kennedy is like that. I was like, and I said, if you agree with Cartman, I think something's wrong with you.
I mean, the episode though is making fun of diversity hires.
Oh no, that is funny. I like that.
Dude, that episode is so well. It's like one of their TV specials, which I'm really in love with. I like that they're doing that now instead of seasons. Like basically just doing movies, essentially, kind of like, but except they're like, well, I guess hour specials is better, but like, but they're so good. Like the last one was so fucking funny. It was about what's the weight loss drug called? Ozempic. And it's so funny because they're like, oh, if you're poor, you can't afford Ozempic, so you get Lizzo. I can't afford Ozempic, so I've been told that it's okay to be a fat piece of shit. Oh, it's so good.
And then Cartman takes it, right?
No, Cartman. No.
I thought he did.
I don't remember No.
I remember that was like a big promo. It was like first look at Cartman taking Ozempic in the new special.
Oh, you know what? No, you are right. I apologize. He does take Ozempic. What I was thinking of is that Stan's dad, Randy, also takes Ozempic. And he starts taking it not because he wants to be skinny, but because all the hot moms are doing it, and he thinks that it's a hot new drug. And it's so funny because, you know, like Randy is that type of character that just wants to do drugs. And he just thinks it's like the new fucking heroin or something. And it's great. And he's like, so he starts cross-dressing and he starts helping the moms finding illegal Ozempic on the streets. And then they have to fight the fucking Kellogg's bird for Ozempic because obviously Big Sugar doesn't want people to stop eating. Sugar. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, man, I love South Park. When South Park, you know, South Park is gonna die at some point in our lives, and it's gonna be devastating.
True.
I also
this man with a true.
Yeah, dude. I also really want to go to Casa Bonita. That seems awesome.
Oh, we need to do that.
I think yeah, Casa Bonita. No. That episode is so good, man. Casa Bonita.
Let's see here. Oh
boy.
Fortnite sues cheater.
Yeah, so
I saw this one.
Yeah, so Fortnite has been, so there's a couple different instances. The major one that people originally were pointing out was that there was a tournament player that got caught cheating, and they were like, give us your money back. So that's good. And now they're suing people that make cheats, which I also think is good. Fortnite's been kind of litigious lately, and I don't think it's a bad thing because they're not suing like mod makers or anything like that. What they're doing is they are suing people that are ruining the game. And I don't really like Fortnite, but I think that this is just good in general for video games. Is to show these people.
I saw, which I thought they went a little overboard with this one.
What did you see?
I mean, yeah, don't cheat on a tournament, right?
Yeah.
But I think they went a little overboard with this. They made him pay them money, right?
Yeah.
And they also made him make a video stating that he cheated in the tournament.
Honestly, I think he should. You know, like, you got to realize he's not just impacting Fortnite. He's also impacting the other players that are also playing for money. He's lying to his team. He's lying to his people that he's playing against. He's lying to Fortnite themselves. I don't blame them for making a video. Like, I think that your reputation should be fucking ruined. Like, we do the same shit with sports players. If an NBA player gets caught cheating with fucking steroids, well, guess what? Now they got to fucking do a public apology tour. They don't get to play in the NBA anymore. Well, unless you're fucking John Jones.
Okay, when you put it in like a tournament context, makes more sense. But like, if he was cheating in the regular game, I think it'd be a little overboard.
Yeah, I kind of agree. My favorite was
after all, it is just a fucking video game. You know,
I kind of agree, but
I mean, I don't cheat in video games, but I don't respect people who do that either. But I'm just saying, like, if I was to own a video game and people cheated at my game, I would just ban them and just leave it at that.
My personal favorite was years ago in fucking, what game was that? In H1Z H1, I don't remember. It's like it was like the first version. You know what game I'm talking about.
H1Z1?
Yeah, that game. When they caught cheaters, the only way to get unbanned was to make an apology video.
That's funny.
Which, now that's good. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they even unbanned people, but it just like left a permanent record that you were a cheater, which is funny. Because you are a piece of shit for cheating in a video game.
Yeah, like, really, man?
Yeah. Like, dude, come on. We are all like, what do you get out of fucking, what do you get out of this, you know?
Like people who cheat in Destiny.
Ah, that's so lame.
Like what? Like what?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's... yeah, I just... Especially in a game like an MMO, I don't get it. Like, the whole point of the game is playing the game.
I remember, and I'm just going to say one of my friends because I don't want to say his name.
Yeah.
About it, because, I mean, might cause me to get in trouble. I don't know. I have no idea. So, I'm just going to say one of my friends.
Yeah.
When we used to play Destiny.
Do I know this friend?
You know him, yes. Or you know who he is. I don't know if you like. Well, yeah, you know him. Anyway, we used to play Destiny, and in Destiny there was a competitive quest line where you could get an exclusive weapon if you got to a certain rank in competitive.
Yeah.
And it took a lot of like patience and skill to do that.
Right.
And on Destiny, they had these people who would get on your account, like log into your account and get it for you.
Yeah.
If you paid them a certain amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I remember my friend being like, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. and he did that. He got it. He did that.
Yeah.
And I remember it just like being like, really? But
did he pay this person? Or was it free?
Yeah, he paid them. It's called Recov.
How?
It's called recovery.
How much does it cost?
I don't know, but even like paying for that is kind of ridiculous.
Oh, I agree. It's ridiculous, but I'm just so curious what he paid to...
I have no idea. I think it was like around $20, $25, but I don't know. Probably like a good amount.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I remember being like, you know what? I'm determined. I'm going to get this thing. And I did it myself.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it didn't matter in the end because they sunset all those fucking weapons, right? But
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need to say the name, but can you just say the first letter of this person's name?
It starts with an L. With an
L?
Yeah. You know, me, major.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't need to say that. Yeah. That's so funny. That's not who I thought would have done it. That is not who I thought would have done it.
No,
oh my God. That's so funny.
He definitely.
Oh,
I don't want
that's
to like
so
publicly
funny.
embarrass him or anything.
No. Yeah, for sure. But that's really funny. Oh. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be the person that starts with a A or an O.
A or O?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Owen or who else?
You probably didn't. Did you play with Alex or no? Not my Alex, but the other Alex?
Oh, you're talking about. Okay, yeah, I did play with Alex, but no, he was no.
No? Okay.
No, he didn't get that far in the game to want to be doing that shit. At least as far as I know. But
Right. Dude, that's so funny.
Owen didn't even play Destiny.
Oh, I thought he did. Okay. Owen has good taste. No. I like Destiny. I do. I've played a lot of it. So.
But yeah, I remember that, and I just remember being like, "Well, if you want to do that, go ahead."
That's so funny. Of all people, like I would never picture him paying for that, but you know,
he did.
Oh, okay. You know what? I mean, yeah, it's pretty fucking lame to pay for that, especially like just play the game. You know, like that's the point of the game is play the fucking game. I just don't get that personally, but you know, you do you if you want to pay for fucking somebody to. First of all, you're risking somebody getting into your fucking account.
Yeah, and then Bungie not too long ago they started down that.
Good on them.
And they said if we find out you're doing account recoveries, you're gonna get banned.
Good.
From the game.
Good. Yep.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah, it like just kind of ruins the fun. Like I get it that it's a cool weapon.
You know, they wave that ban hammer kind of freely though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I do know that there's a hand. Like I remember that Say No to Rage guy. He kept getting banned, and eventually he's like, I'm just fucking done.
Yeah, even though he honestly, man, and I mean I might get maybe I shouldn't talk about this, but that whole thing that happened with him is kind of messed up.
You see, the thing is, though, Noah, he wasn't even getting banned for that, I don't think.
Oh, what was he getting banned for?
This was after that controversy. Like, after he, he was, like, on YouTube, and this was, like, during, fucking, what fucking expansion was that? It was Beyond Light. He got banned during Beyond Light, so, like a good couple months after his controversy. Like he just got and this was like his. I don't even remember why he got banned. But yeah, no, like I like people would just get banned regularly, and I don't and I never understood that.
People would just get banned for nothing. I noticed that too. Like people would just randomly be banned, and I'm like, why are they banned? And they're like, I have no idea. And then Bungie would not say anything to them, and then that's it. It's like, okay, well maybe they did. And then they would be like, oh yeah, so we found cheating software on your computer. And it's like, dude's like, I did not even cheat.
Yeah,
I just have a plugin that's like that helps like with the I forget what it is, but like a visuals plugin for videos or something. And basically anything that enhances the game or mods the game in any way is considered cheating software.
I hate Bungie, man. That's so lame. Don't punish the people that are supporting your game, dumbass.
I know, right?
Like people like Say No to Rage, and like that's really the only one I know. Like that dude was pretty positive about the game. And
he was.
Yeah. Then to ban him.
And then somebody just randomly accused him of something, and then boom.
Well, that's not like he wasn't even banned for that though. Like I'm pretty sure it was banned because they found like.
I remember him being banned for that though.
Right, but I'm saying the second time.
Oh, the second time. I didn't even know there was a second time. I thought he just stopped playing the game.
No, what happened was he got banned the first time, and then Destiny was like, oh yeah, you can come back, but we can't give you your account back. Or something like that. And that's like when he came back to YouTube, after he got banned off of Twitch. And then he played for, I don't know, like a good 9 months or some shit. And then he got banned again. He's like, I'm just done. I'm moving on to something else.
Yep. That'd be me too.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He probably still doesn't.
I remember I would sometimes watch him after that stuff happened, and he would be just talking about different games. He talked about Starfield for a while.
Yeah.
And he thought that was going to be good, but you know what happened with that game, so I don't have to talk about it.
Yeah, I watched him for a bit when I was really big into Destiny, during the Beyond Light days.
I haven't heard a single thing about Destiny recently.
Yep. It kind of sucks, man, because Destiny is a great game, like mechanically, and like I really like it, but I just if I was 16 again and
had less responsibilities.
Oh yeah, I would still be playing the shit out of that, man. It's great. It's great, man.
It's great if that's all you're doing.
Yes, exactly. Sure. If that's the only game you're playing and you're really into it, fantastic. Great for you. I'm really glad. But as somebody that likes to play a large, different types of games, it's not good. And as somebody
has a lot of work that you're doing at the same time.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't have time to fucking. I don't have time for that.
That's what's crazy. Is that Bungie tries to market it as that kind of game where
I know.
You play casually. It's like, no, man, no.
You can't.
Anybody who plays this game should tell you this is not a casual first-person shooter. It's not. It's not. Yeah. And if you play it like that, I'm sorry.
You're making no progress. Like you are going to make so little progress when you play, you might as well not play. And that was kind of my thing. Like when I started getting more busy with videos and stuff, like near the end of that kind of era for me, like, oh my God, man. You know how little shit I was actually getting done? Like I was like, okay, I got through a couple strikes and I got my weekly strike quest done. Okay, now I got to get off. You know what I mean? Like I felt like I was getting so little done in the time that I was playing. And it was just so frustrating.
I mean, there's people like my dad that will play it casually just because they find it fun. Like they'll play like a couple rounds of Gambit
for sure,
Crucible, and get off. I still don't get how people can play Crucible, but that's just me anyway.
Yeah, but like your dad's also
he'll play a couple strikes and just get off.
Yeah, but your dad's also not like a hardcore gamer. You know what I mean? He's not. Nope. He is a casual gamer at heart, right? So like for me and you, who are pretty hardcore gamers, we play a lot of different stuff. Like what's like in like who know a lot about like kind of how the universe and game works. Where's the fun in it? You know what I mean? Like there is no fun in general in just playing a couple games and especially if you want to play with your friends. Good fucking luck, you know.
Yeah, that game's meant for like all three of your friends get on.
Yeah,
and you play and you team up and you go and you do whatever. Like you just grind something. That's it. That's what it is. You just chat while you're playing. That's kind of what Destiny is. You play a bunch of strikes. You play a Nightfall. If it's tactical, you have to strategize with your team. Yeah. But if it's just kind of like running through a bunch of missions, you can just talk about whatever you want while you're just shooting shit. It's pretty fun if you look at it that way. But it can get monotonous and boring at some point.
Oh yeah. You know. And like after that one expansion came out, I was just so not interested. After everybody's like, this is real fucking bad.
Oh yeah, Lightfall.
Yep. Because Witch Queen was pretty good, but
Witch Queen was really good. I remember that.
Yeah, for what I played of it. I think I stopped playing around the time the raid dropped.
I still don't get why people like raids, man.
Yeah.
Like, I try to get into them. Whenever I get back in the game, I try to get into them. Yeah. And then I'm like, why am I even trying anymore? These suck.
Yeah, I've never played one, but every time I see gameplay, it seems cool until I like realize how much effort they're having to put in. And I'm like, oh, well, like we did the dungeon, and we even made it a video, but we never dropped it. But like that was a lot of fun. That's what a raid should be to me. Like there was a bit of a learning curve, understanding like the different symbols and shit. But it was actually a fun time. At least I think Carter enjoyed it too. Like the dungeon was a lot of fun. That's what a raid should be.
Dungeons are amazing, and they're still coming out with those.
Oh, nice.
There is one dungeon that I did recently, not recently, but
yeah. Like
before I left the game for a while.
Yeah.
That was kind of difficult.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it was the people I was playing with that were making it difficult, but it was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
But a lot of the dungeons, like Spire the Watcher, which you haven't played that one, but if you ever came back to the game, that's the one I would show you.
Right.
It's so good.
Yeah, I really liked the dungeon mechanics. They were fun, man. You know, because it added a challenge, but compared to say a raid or say a strike, but it wasn't ridiculous like a raid where it's like, oh yeah, you gotta know exactly where to land on this platform. It's like, yeah, okay, no thanks. I don't know, man. It's funny, like whenever I get back in, or not get back into, but like whenever I look at the MMO that I really liked, which was Phantasy Star recently released a new mode, and I was like, oh, I was hearing about it online, and I'm like, I wonder what it is. And I looked into it. It's a fucking creative mode.
Wait, what?
They released like a Minecraft-esque creative mode in Phantasy Star. And I'm like, what?
Fantasy started that?
Yeah. I'm like, what is this bullshit, dude? I've never seen. That's probably the dumbest shit they've ever decided to make.
Yeah.
Like it's an action fucking MMO where you slash shit with a sword. There's no building involved. Why? Like there's literally none. Like why did they think let's turn this into a fucking survival, not survival, but into a creative game? Like who's playing that
It's a
shit?
Japanese game, right?
Yeah, it's a Japanese game.
Oh yeah, there's always some experimental shit with those games.
That's true. It's always so funny because they're always like 10 years late too. Like, I swear, the Japanese, man, like, whenever they make a game, they're, like, 10 years late to the fucking trend. A lot of the time. Like, Nintendo really just figuring out online. Wait until Nintendo figure out its Battle Royale.
Oh. Mario and Sonic Battle Royale.
Oh, God. That would be awful.
Or it's just Super Smash Bros. With Battle Royale. They kind of already did, though, right?
Did they make a Smash
did that, though, right?
Royale?
With Tetris. Right?
Yeah, but that wasn't made by Nintendo. That was Namco.
Nintendo.
Yeah, that was just like they were just like, oh yeah, we'll put it on our platform. Nintendo did technically.
The Japanese, they know about Battle
They
Royale.
know, but they're late. Like they're I feel like when Nintendo finally figures out how to make a battle royale, they're gonna make something real bad. Who knows? Maybe not, but they'll make a fucking Mario battle royale, which they kind of did, but like not really. They made a Mario.
They still don't know how to make basically an Xbox party.
Nope. You got to download an app.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't understand why they don't. Like, I understand from the safety perspective, but like, come on, man. Like, why? Like, I hate that. Like, if you want to talk with your friends in a Switch party, you got to download a fucking app on your cell phone. That's so dumb.
It is dumb.
My favorite thing that they did recently is that they. You know, a lot of people want Nintendo Music on Spotify. And instead of putting it on Spotify, they made their own fucking app that you have to pay for.
That's just crazy, man. Like, imagine being like one of the best game makers.
Yes.
And then just has the worst accessibility.
Oh, it's the fucking worst. Dude, they make it.
And you have Xbox, which is arguably the worst game makers, but has the best accessibility.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, man. I wish that. Yeah, dude. And then there's Sony, who's in the middle, who doesn't really do anything great. Well, they make good games, but their accessibility isn't great. And they like sometimes Sony will make amazing decisions, then other times they're like, yeah, we're never putting Bloodborne on the PS5. Stop asking.
Stupid.
So
dumb. Like it's like you want to print money? Print
exactly.
money. Like Marvel's the same thing, man. I don't know. Sony is literally that, like, so allergic to making money, man.
Yep.
You want to make a lot of money from a movie? Dude, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4. Everybody wants to come back and make it.
Yeah.
And everybody wants it, man. Everybody wants that. Like, it's not just Twitter people.
Your CEOs are just dumb, man. Dummies. The worst.
What time are we at?
That's a good question. I will look in a second. We're probably over an hour, I would assume. We've been going for a while.
I'm asking because I have to piss really.
Oh, I see. We're at an hour and 8 minutes, so we can call it an episode there. Thank you so much.
What you been doing in the game?
I've been mining a shit ton. I cleared out the diamond mine a bit. Got us some more diamonds. Got us plenty more iron. Now we have 2 stacks of fucking blocks of iron.
Very nice.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you.
Meet you.
Yeah, I'm in the house. If you want to take a look at our ores now, we got quite a few ores. Hold on.
I see.
Yes. And I should turn this into blocks as well, but I will later. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Minecraft Podcast, episode number 38. We will be back next week, same time, same place, same Minecraft server. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a great time here, and we will catch you in the next podcast. So see ya. Bye.
Bye.